Alright, so I thought I'd come out with some fun with the puppy today. We brought 3 trucks with us. I got some Wheelie King tires on my brother's redcat just to see how they hook up. Unfortunately, I probably won't get a whole lot of video because I think all my GoPro batteries are pretty well dying. Wow, those things are like driving on glass. Oh, I might have to switch over to the rock hard tires. Wow, these things have no side traction whatsoever. It just spins. What the fuck? I didn't think they'd be worse than the hard plastic tires, but they absolutely are. Oh, you just need a little speed apparently. Then they handle alright. What the fuck? Oh my god, these tires are fucking useless. Oh wow. Yeah, unless you're rocking 4-wheel drive, those tires are absolutely useless. Alright, I'm gonna put these hard plastic ones back on and see how it does. Alright, we're back. Got the tires switched over. Same style of tire, but these things are rock hard. They're a little better for side traction, but not by much. See what I mean though? It's not spinning out like that every time I hit the gas. Yeah. That's weird. I thought the soft rubber tires would actually have better traction, but no, the fucking rock hard Walmart tires actually do better. Oh, there we go. Oh! Well, that's the end of that truck. Just broke the zip tie for the battery. Yep, that's the end of that one. Oh, well, at least I got some video of it. There's the battery I was running it on. Fucking jump start back. And these guys are such liars. It says 15,000 milliamps. That's bullshit. There's like 5,000. Alright, now we're back with the Wheelie King. Oh, thank you. Thank goodness. This thing's so top heavy. Oh god, did I lose front wheel drive? What the fuck happened? What the hell? Why did my front wheel drive just... Did I break an axle? I'd almost say I broke an axle. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh well, rear wheel drive it is. Now you can see on this truck these tires actually hook up pretty good. And I think that's just due to the amount of weight that is actually on the tires on this truck. The redcat is really light and basically has no pressure on the tires, like as far as weight goes. So it has no traction. Oh, I almost got her. Oh shit. Huh, I guess I'm gonna have to take that front diff apart after all. I was just gonna run it till it exploded, but I guess it exploded. And she is done. Huh, Yeah, I got no front wheel drive whatsoever. It's never done that before. Well, it has, but not in a long ass time. Usually it strips the front diff, so you hear, you know, grinding and stuff. But no, it's just completely loose. There's no drive in the front at all. It's almost like the pinion gear exploded or something, but the drive shaft's still spinning. I can see it. Yeah, you can see the drive shaft still spinning. But it's not grinding or anything, so either an axle broke or the diff like completely came apart. This thing actually handles pretty good on rear wheel only. But like I said, I think that's because of the weight of it. It's just the amount of weight on the tires giving it traction. So I guess it's just Wheelie King and Crawler for today. Oh, bitch. This thing's too top heavy. Next time I do a oh, free pair of sunglasses, look at that. Next time I do a battery rebuild on this thing, I'm gonna work on the center of gravity because it's really bad on this truck. And the only reason I did it that way is because that's the batteries I had to work with. So I had to stick as many on as I could just to get the amps for the motor. So I'm gonna convert this truck to Samsung 25R cells at some point, so I can go from so I can go from running like 27 cells, I think it is, on this truck. I think it's 27. So this thing is not light. We have 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. And again, in the back, 3, 6, 9. So there's like 27 1650 cells on this thing, which is one of the reasons why it weighs almost 10 pounds. Instead of running 27 cells, I should be able to knock it down to like 12. And have it still run just as good as it does now with like an hour runtime. And it'll be like half the weight that it was, and the weight will be lower down on the truck. So that's my plan, but that's going to cost me $140 in batteries, which I don't have right now. And that's a good like day and a half's worth of work soldering all the batteries together and attaching them to the truck and you know, all that stuff. And just so you guys know, oh, I do not jump the Wheelie King ever. Well, that's not true. I don't jump it big. Because of the weight of this truck, it will not survive. This truck is for drifting, mudding, and throwing rooster tails. It's not for jumping. You can do hill climbs, whatever, just don't jump it because shit will break. I've split the diff casings in half before. Like, you do not jump this truck. And it's kind of simple when you think about it, because this truck, the way it's set up, when you land, all the pressure is on the axles. None of the truck actually hits the ground, like a Traxxas Revo or something, where the chassis slaps the ground, taking up most of the impact. This truck can't do that. Any landing you do is going through those axles. So that's why I don't jump this truck. Oh, come on. Come on, flip yourself over, you dirty bugger. Yeah, oh, that's weird, whatever. Guess I'll have to take it apart later and see why the front wheel drive's not working. I got lots of diff parts and stuff to fix it, I don't actually know what happened. Anyway guys, camera and the GoPro's probably dead already. Like little jumps are fine, but you don't want to be jumping this thing like 10-20 feet. It will not survive. You'll bust an axle, half the batteries would probably snap off. Like I said, it's just not a jumping truck. You can do pretty much everything else with it. Drifting, hill climb, mudding, take it underwater if you want to. It's not good for the motor, but you can. So I do pretty much everything with this truck except for big jumps. Oh, I diffed it out. No! You having fun, Xena? You having fun? You want me to take your leash off? And of course, Xena's out here with me having fun. She's kind of over the RC trucks already. I'm surprised. She was real excited about the RC trucks for, you know, a month or so, and then after playing with them for a bit, she's like, it's not, you know, it's not that exciting anymore. Yeah, see, she's not even bothering to chase it. Like she's over it at this point. She does like the little mini Revo, but it is down for repairs, or I would have the little Revo out too. Because that's one of my favorite trucks, the little Revo. That thing just takes so much abuse. Just endless amounts of abuse that little Revo can take. And then the steering, not the steering, but one of the wheel hubs finally broke. Stock wheel hub from like 11 years ago. Finally gave up to the point where the wheel won't stay on anymore. So, I did order some RPM hubs for the mini Revo. So once I get those, that truck will be back in perfect running order again, and I have no problem jumping the little Revo. That thing can, like I said, I can't believe the amount of abuse that little 1/16 Revo takes. It's probably by far my strongest truck. Because like I said, this thing can't take jumps. Xena! Come here! Oh, we're gonna have to go down to the pond in a minute. Yeah, you see the pond down there? Xena! Come here! She wants to go swimming. Which is fine with me, but she's not allowed to go by herself. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the camera and save some power and hopefully get some crawler footage down there. Alright, so apparently I'm not allowed to have fun today, because as you saw, the instant I got this off the trailer, the front wheel drive broke, and then this broke, and then my steering came apart. Oh wow, that actually completely broke. Not only did the screw come out, but it broke. Hoping one of these trucks will survive till we get home. Like, Jesus, they don't usually all just break instantly. Especially the Wheelie King. That thing's almost always reliable. Today it was just like, nope, not having it. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some traction with the crawler tires. So yeah guys, just came out to chill, and for the most part the RC trucks are not having it today. So hey, whatever, just mess with the crawler then. That works. Plus, I wanted to get some footage for you guys, but, oh well. It's the way she goes sometimes. I could run the redcat, but like I said, I didn't bring any extra zip ties. So, I can't zip tie the battery back on. Or else I could still run that one. Not sure if I'm going to keep that battery for the redcat or if I'm going to build a pack for the redcat. We'll see. The redcat needs some parts as well. It needs a steering servo and a couple other things. Wheelie King I'm not sure about. Something's definitely wrong with the front differential, which is fine. That's an easy fix. I have axles, I have diff gears, I have everything I need. Can't believe that steering thing broke off though. But that's alright, because the screw kept coming out anyway, so it was gonna have to be replaced at some point. I've never actually broken one of those steering mounts before. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, you're so close. Grab onto some of that grass or something. Nope. Fucking windy today, goddamn. No clouds in the sky, and yet it's really windy for some reason. Holy shit, you suck at crawling today. What the hell? That's not even, it's like barely an angle and it can't even make it. Wow, that's actually kind of pathetic that you can't make it up that. There we go. I gotta say, that's actually kind of pathetic. Because that is not that steep. You should be able to crawl that. Oh, that's got the back tire hung up. No, stay on your wheels. Let's try this one. This one's got a good amount of rocks in the surface. It's trying, but those tires just are not hooking up like I want. Oh. That's also as soft as I can possibly make the tires, because I took the foams out already. There's no foams in those tires. So I can't make them any softer, because the foams are already gone. Uh-huh, of course you did. Oh, it's the beer cart. Yeah, this crawler, I mean, I'm not going to say it's tough because it has a brushed motor in it and it's not rocking any amps whatsoever. But it has been reliable. I've had this thing for, I don't know how many years, and I've needed to replace basically nothing on it. Is it still the stock steering servo? It is too, look, it's still the stock servo, for fuck's sakes. Like, I've had to replace almost nothing on this crawler for breakage. I actually bought a spare set of axles with it when I bought the crawler, because I was like, oh, guaranteed I'm gonna snap an axle on this thing one day. So I bought 2 spare axles for it, you know, what, 7, 8 years ago, and it's still running the ones it came with out of the box. I still have 2 spares, brand new, waiting. None of the diffs have blown, the lockers haven't stripped out, like, nothing. This crawler's actually been really reliable. And it only cost me like $130 for the ready-to-run kit. That's like that redcat. I found the receipt for the redcat the other day. That truck was only $150. And yet you pay $350 for an HPI Wheelie King, and it's like the slowest piece of shit you could imagine. You pay $100 for a redcat, and that thing will fry like all 4 tires. So yeah, some of the cheap trucks are really good. Honestly, I think HPI is going to be going out of business soon because people are realizing that their trucks are trash. The Savage has always been garbage. The fucking diffs on that thing just explode like they're made out of paper mache. And the Wheelie King's the same thing. Like, you pay $350 for a ready-to-run Wheelie King, and it's so slow and brushed and just a piece of shit. It's a good kit to start from. Xena, come. The Wheelie King is a good kit to start from, but in stock form, absolutely not worth $350. And I think, like I said, people are realizing the same thing about the Savage. They might hype it up as much as they can, but the Savage is actually a piece of shit. The steering servo it comes with is like dog shit slow. Like, that's why I never bought a Savage and I got the Beast instead. Because everything I heard was, oh, the diffs explode and this and that. And I'm like, oh god, I really don't need diffs exploding every 5 minutes because of how I drive my trucks. Xena, come here. Last chance, come here. She's lucky she moved, or she'd be getting tied to a tree or something. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the video. Probably just going to pull the wagon and drive this with one hand while I'm on the way home. Because this thing has 7,000 or 8,000 milliamp hours worth on it. This thing will run forever. The remote will probably die before the friggin' truck does. So I'm just going to pack up, head home since everything else is broken. And see you in the next video.